what's up guys? Coach LeighAnn here at AM Fitness in Plainville. So today I want to talk to you briefly about the hip tuck and really just what it is, what it looks like, and how to get into the position if you're unfamiliar with using it. So the hip tuck generally comes up in a lot of different things, but more often than not, the plank is where we use it or where we need to use it more than we have been. So whether we're in a high plank, a low plank, if we're on our knees, if we're on our toes, we're always using the tuck. So we always specify straight line from the shoulders to the heels. So if I'm here, technically, I have a straight line, my butt's not way up in the air, and I'm also not dropping to the ground, but I have this crazy arch in my back. So now if I tuck the hips, I have a nice straight line from my shoulders to my hips rather than being here. So that automatically takes all the pressure off of my low back. Now my abs are locked, my glutes are tight, and the correct muscles, all of my core muscles, are working to hold me up in a plank. So even if you're in the high plank position, we're up here, we still tuck the hips to make sure that we're nice and tight. Even if we drop it onto the knees, same thing. Everything has to be engaged so that we use the correct core muscles and we don't wind up using our low back instead. So it's really just working on that pelvic tilt of kind of twisting. So if I were standing up or even just kneeling, the difference between just kicking my butt out behind me and twisting the hips. So we're getting rid of that anterior pelvic tilt, squeezing the glutes and pushing the hips forward. So if we say to, twist the hips, it's not side to side, it's not push your butt up in the air or drop, it's just twist one way into the other. So if just mentally it doesn't necessarily make sense, just to learn how to get into it, we can utilize cat-cow from yoga. So we have kind of that severely arched position and the severely rounded position. So going from here into here utilizes the hip tuck, but what we have to learn is not to go too far. So like if we're in a plank and we're in this position, if I tuck my hips like I'm gonna go up into cat, then I'm here and I lock. So now it's a nice straight line from my shoulders to my knees, but I haven't now gone up so high that now I'm rounding through my shoulders and we haven't accomplished much. So here to here, little tuck just in the hips. So it's not that I have lifted my shoulders and I'm pushing my chest up as high as I can. I've just twisted my hips a little bit, so now we're nice and locked. And even in this position, I can still feel my abs activate. So go ahead and give that a try. Figure out kind of how it feels. If you're still having trouble with it, you can go ahead and ask any one of the coaches and we can help you. We can put you into position. Other than that, try it out and we'll see you guys in the AM.